You have kids? Here's what you should look for when buying a home in 2024. Steve Jolly here, and today I want to share with you how to find the safest and best location for your family, what features you should be looking for in a family home, and how you can get the best deal on your next home. How do you assess the safety of a neighborhood? First, understand that safety is subjective because it's based on your feelings and opinions. So it's important that you decide for yourself and not take someone else's word. Only you can determine what is safe for you. There are several ways you can personally assess the safety of a location, and I recommend that you do all of them. First thing I would recommend would be to check out a website like crimemapping.com or any available crime reporting system in your area. I want to warn you that you may be surprised at the level of crime in your area, even if you feel safe today. So I recommend that you check out the area where you currently are and compare it to the area where you want to live. And this will help you decide if the location appears to be a safe place for you. My second suggestion is to drive the area on different days and at different times. For example, you may want to drive through the area on a weekday and a weekend, and in the daytime and at night. Some things you may want to look for include street lighting, presence of law enforcement, how well the infrastructure is maintained, how active local businesses are in the evening, and if signage is clear and present. One more step I would recommend is to stop at the local police precinct and ask questions of the officers on duty. How do you judge the quality of schools? There are several ways to assess school quality, and I recommend that you do all of them before you decide. Just like safety, school quality is subjective and only you can decide what is best for your family. My first stop would be the state or district website to check on the results of standardized tests and graduation rates in the area you're considering. This is a good way to gauge overall academic performance. My next stop would be to look at a website like grayschools.com. This will allow you to compare schools and dive deeper into the factors that matter to you most. You may want to review things like student-teacher ratios, teacher qualifications, and parent-student reviews. I want to caution you about only visiting websites as they don't always tell the full story. And I would highly recommend that you visit the schools themselves. Most schools will set up a time for you to tour the school and ask questions from a parent volunteer or a teacher. And many times the parent volunteers are part of the PTA that can give you the best insights on the school. And while you're visiting the school, it'll give you the chance to assess the safety, learn about the curriculum offered, and any special programs, and the awards recognitions that they have received. If you want a free report on your home value with comps, click on the link in the comment. And stick around to the end so you can learn about the features you should be considering in a family home and how to get the best deal. Besides the number of bedrooms and baths, here are the features that you need to consider in a family-friendly home. First, does the home have an open floor plan? If you have younger kids, an open floor plan will allow you to keep an eye on them while you're preparing meals in the kitchen. For tweens and teenagers, you may want to find a home that has separate living areas so each of you can have your own privacy when needed. Second, does the home have ample storage? Having enough room for toys and sports equipment, bikes, clothing, and other family items is often overlooked. A home with adequate closet space, a garage, or a basement may be just what you need for the items you plan to store. Third, does the kitchen have enough space to be functional and gather at the same time? Consider your family meals and holidays you plan to spend in your home and make sure the kitchen is going to fit your needs. Fourth, are there dedicated places to play and study? You should consider both indoor and outdoor play spaces in the home. Both of these are important and will be utilized by the family. Your kids also need a quiet place to study that is away from the play space. Fifth, where's the laundry located? Ideally, it should be on the same floor as most of the bedrooms for convenience. This is often not considered when purchasing a home, and no one wants to lug laundry up and down the stairs. Sixth, consider safety features of your home. Does it have a fenced yard? Will you be able to place gates on the stairs for your smaller children? Does it have tamper-resistant outlets and cabinets and drawers? Does it have adequate outdoor lighting? Seventh, are there multiple places to gather in the home, both inside and outside? And when you find a home that meets your needs, it's always a good idea to talk to the neighbors to find out what it's like to live in the neighborhood and get an idea of how many other families have similar-aged children. Don't hesitate to talk to people that you see outside. even knock on the door of homes right next door and ask a few questions. This is one of the best ways to get a feel for what it's like to live there and find out who's living around you. If you need a trusted agent anywhere in the country, click on the link in the comments. How can your real estate agent help you get the best deal and find the right home for you? First, you'll want an agent who's familiar with the area in which you want to live. They can guide you to the nearest parks and schools and libraries and other amenities that you haven't considered. Getting the best deal requires that your agent understands the market, does the research, and knows how to negotiate. You need to feel comfortable that your agent understands home values in your preferred area, the current trends, and has an idea of what the future holds. And when you get ready to write an offer on the home, learn everything about the home that you can while you're viewing it. This way you can make your first offer your best offer. Nothing is worse than writing an offer on a home and later finding out that the roof or the HVAC or some other expensive item is going to need to be replaced soon. This needs to be factored into your initial offer. Your agent also needs to be able to provide you with comparable sales and listings. They need to make adjustments to the sales to narrow down the price range in which this home might sell. Your agent also needs to provide information on supply and demand so you can gauge how much room there is to negotiate. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, click on the like button to let us know you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer every one. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the bell so you never miss an episode.